That's all the business that April Thomas wants this morning. We can ready to give it to you.
Right.
Come on in over here, big baby. She wanna daggone make props of my pictures and stuff, talking about I'm stalking her on Facebook. No, I ain't stalking you, girl. You stalking me. You stalking me because everybody know what you done. You plotted a kidnapping on your baby daddy, and the world knows it. And now y'all daggone trying to frame two innocent people. But April Thomas, out of all of this, you are the culprit on reason why this happened to your child. Because you should have kept your eyes on the prize.
Right.
You mad at me because I'm digging you out, girl.
Right. I see. Because Big Mama see through the light. That's part.
The whole world see through her lie.
The fuck? Oh.
You ain't gonna sit here and daggone keep on stalking my page and talking about I'm stalking you when I got you blocked. And every daggone fake page that you daggone come up under, I block it. So you daggone come to my YouTube stalking me, you on my Facebook stalking me. I mean, come on, girl. As much as you post me, you should be posting your daughter. How much you miss her. How much you love her. This is what you should be posting on your Facebook. But you too busy worried about men and me. Like, and I'm tired of you, April Thomas. Stop lying about your whereabouts, girl, because you wasn't there, because we all in the world see you get out that car hooping and hollering about a white woman. Where's she at? And the white woman that you was talking about wind up getting daggone hurt or killed in jail, girl. She was telling that you had plotted on your baby, and them police they down there done something to the girl. April Thomas is mad at Big Mama because April Thomas know that I see through her lie, and we know what she done, and she don't want the world to know what she done. Don't y'all goddamn gonna let this woman fool y'all? This woman plotted on her baby daddy with Vito. Period, point blank. When she said period, she plotted with these people, bruh. While Patrick Starworth in jail, they was still hollering the baby daddy was doing shit. And he called the police on the girls. That's what got him out of all this mess. Because they was still hooping and hollering about Dominic had did this. So I'm gonna give April Thomas the business that she wants today. Y'all other YouTubers can believe that she innocent, but I don't believe she innocent. I believe that the daggone plotted to try to get money and to get rich off of that song her and Zito put together. Hello, world. Big Mama is putting the crime out here. Big as day. April Thomas plotted with Vito to daggone get her baby kidnapped so that they can daggone get rich off of this song that Vito had made. That's the reason why April Thomas met up with Jeezy. Good morning, good morning. That is why April Thomas met up with Jeezy. Because she thought she was going to get rich off of the song. Dominic didn't give them permission to make a song about his baby. And if y'all go to the lyrics of the song that Vito made, all of the kidnapping is inside of the song. This was premeditated, y'all. This premeditated. That baby wasn't raped, y'all. The coroner, the daggone autopsy said the little girl was not tampered with nowhere. So why would Patrick take a child since he's such a pedophile? Why wasn't no DNA?
So the baby was not touched with Mama?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
So why a pedophile will kidnap a child and don't touch the child?
That part.
That's not very fair.
That part. That part.
A pedophile will take a child because he wants to do his crazy things with the child.
Come on now. That one.
So I don't understand this anymore.
It ain't. They lied. The system is hiding it. with this mother, and it's all getting ready to come out in the work that she premeditated this crime on the baby daddy. Why would the family be looking for a baby that's just kidnapped with gloves on in Woodside?
Right. The baby was just missing. Nobody has talked about that. The baby was just missing, but you guys have gloves on. I mean, why?
That part. Why? That part. Why did y'all have on gloves? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Miss Dolly. So we're making sense of why April Thomas is stalking Big Mama. Because if Big Mama keep talking, the world gonna know that April Thomas premeditated a kidnapping. And that's why she wasn't so happy. That's why she wasn't so happy. This is why April Thomas want everybody to forget about her daughter and don't talk about her. But see, over here with Big Mama, we deal with spirits over here. And we don't daggone let moms that don't care about their kids roam all day long with nobody daggone watching them and lie and say she changed the child and the child was discovered with the same damn clothes on. Hello? See, I'm going to talk about it because, see, I try to give you, you know what I'm saying, leeway to leave me alone, girl. But you keep coming to my Facebook trying to daggone get my attention, April Thomas. So, Boo Boo Kitty, you got the attention today, home skillet. You got my attention today. I come to a whole platform to let y'all know April Thomas ain't daggone innocent in this, y'all. April Thomas ain't hardly innocent. That baby, if you was there, then that means that you would have been able to hear your baby crying. Why these kidnappers is taking your baby? And why didn't this little girl that the daggone kidnapper told he could ready take her to the store? Wait a minute, Patrick Stallworth done bought $20 worth of candy. Why he gotta take a baby to the store? Didn't y'all say that he was giving out candy to the kids? Make it make sense. Y'all framing Patrick Stallworth. You supposed to bought her in the house, but yet you let her go back outside for the kidnappers to get her. Make it make sense. Then your cousin say he came in hooping and hollering. You say you sent him out. So whose story is zooming who? Y'all stories ain't adding up. And then the cousin didn't want nobody to daggone question her little girl. And they could have put that girl on the stand. Them daggone teenagers said Patrick wasn't even the one that daggone pulled up on them.
There must be a reason why the cousin don't want the child to say nothing. Must be a reason.
I don't know why they had all three suspects, right? They had all three suspects. Okay? They had them. They let two of them go. Okay? They let all of them out, y'all. Let's not forget that. They let them all out. Patrick was daggone bonded out. Somebody believed it in Patrick Stallworth. Okay? Because they put up houses and big money for Patrick Stallworth. And somebody else was arrested and bonded out with Patrick Stallworth, another suspect. And then remember, y'all, they was looking for the third suspect. Well, they called him and told him he need to get down there immediately.
Yeah, because they say there are gonna be more people there is gonna be arrested this month.
Right. So where's all of these other people? Where's all of these people?
So they get all of that out of the table. No other people anymore.
No, they just want to throw Patrick and Derek behind bars, and they don't have a motive for this damn story. The motive is a
Yes.
bitter. The motive is that bitter baby mom that daggone got together to try to get some money and try to embezzle money because they said that the baby daddy had the daggone robbed the Brinks truck. They was gonna get him for that, and they was trying to get him for daggone his baby's kidnapping, and they was trying to get him for a murder.
And why April says she don't know Contessa, like Contessa was friends in her Facebook.
Yeah, they were friends.
Contessa says she want you if you want, I come get your child. I mean, when you was fed up of your child, because April Thomas, you was sometimes you had fed up of cupcake.
And you
You
can
had
see it.
no patience for cupcake, no patience at all.
Sure had none. We got
And you
videos.
still say on your Facebook like somebody come get this child.
Yeah.
You say it yourself, girl. Nobody. You with your own mouth say it. And Contessa answer you back. You want me to come get it? So you know Contessa.
Show know her. Show know her. And the whole world knows this, April Thomas. The whole world seen Quintessa under your post when you was daggone frustrated with your baby that day. And you even recorded that you was frustrated with this baby. You did, girl.
Yes.
You was very frustrated, and we got the recording of how you treated her, how her nose was snotty and she couldn't hardly breathe through the boogers that was on the baby's nose. Like, you really didn't take care of your child, bro. You didn't.
Well, not for long.
And then you was really frustrated with her. You was truly frustrated with her. You could see the frustration in you in your video. You know what I'm saying? And for you to post the day before your baby come up missing on Facebook, and Quintessa come under there and ask you, do you want her to come and get your baby? Everybody's seen that, April Thomas. So it's going to come out that you know Quintessa. It's going to come out. And then, you know, when they went to when the FBI got to doing their investigating, you erased Quintessa off of your page, boo.
Right.
Like, we've been following this story from the beginning. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all had to know these people. How we know y'all set them up is because Quintessa's baby daddy live out there. Some kind of way your cousin had to know them.
Maybe I can get it. Maybe I had it wrong, Big Mama. But wasn't there something one time that April was dating Contessa baby daddy?
Huh?
I think I hear something like that April was dating Contessa baby daddy.
See? So they knew each other.
So it's a lot of things talking out there. That's why April wants you to shut up, Big Mama.
Yeah. Cause if you keep talking, lady, you're gonna put it on us, and the world is gonna see. That's the reason why she kept on hollering, it's a gag order. No, it's not no gag order. The world needs to know what you done. You tried to set your baby daddy up, and the thing is, you turned around and you daggone said to the world, you know what I'm saying? Your baby daddy spoke this on you, girl. He said you tried to sell your baby back to him, bro.
What mother wants to sell her baby?
She needed money bad. You needed money bad, girl.
Wow.
That's why you was upset, because you didn't get nothing out the deal with y'all's little plan that y'all had made. Baby daddy got most of all of the daggone, you know, the little GoFundMes and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all had already had it set up for him to go down for the crime.
Yeah, and who set baby daddy's car on fire?
She did. She set the car on fire. This is what this all about, because she didn't want him. She threatened him that if he would go to court, she was going to do something to the kids anyways.
Oh, you
Allegedly.
see? She went
Allegedly.
with it. You see?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good morning, good morning. So she wanted my attention this morning, so I'm gonna give her the attention she wanted. You know, April Thomas, then you know what? You lied when you also, because the whole world seen you coming up. And when you came up, your whole car doors was slinging open on each side because you just had came back from going to get your cousin and them kids from the skating ring, honey bunny. So you just was coming up talking about where the white woman at. See, you hollered the
Yes.
white woman.
And why Miss Sharon was looking you funny while you was fake crying? I mean, that took my attention also.
Another thing, your mom looking at you weird, bro. Then you know what I'm saying? You ain't dropping not now tear. You looking through your eyes to see if how the people looking at you, bro. You shouldn't have been even able to spell your name, more or less to write your name, home skillet. You should have been waddling all over the ground. A mother that done lost her baby got some kind of feelings going on. Your family and you wasn't even acting like somebody that lost a baby.
And who tell her to go take a shower because she was smelling like that?
Her mama.
That's what I mean. A lot of things is not adding in the story. And she want to come for you?
She came for the right one.
Okay?
You came for the right one, April Thomas, because I ain't never daggone bought your story. I ain't never bought your story, home skillet. And sue me, because I ain't going to work for nobody to pay you shit. And nigga, I take a lot of Texas test on anything that has ever been told me from Birmingham. So let's get it. Let's get it. Because I'm bringing everybody in on a stand, nigga. Now let's get it. Call Carly in on it. The whole world is watching. They know Big Mama been doing this story, and they know that I know that your ass plotted a kidnapping on your baby daddy, and your ass going down. Bitch, we don't get down like that. Excuse my language, but we don't get down like that. And you should have been in jail for leaving your child unattended, period. So we don't care what you say. And we gonna go hard every day for Cupcake McKinney. Because you want everybody to forget her. And what mother cremates her baby and kid and dad gonna have a funeral for? You sitting up there, you ain't even cry at the funeral, girl, bye. I would have been all over the place over my baby.
Even the balloon in the church came down. I mean, that's...
And you ain't been back in that church ever since. Because you knew her spirit came down and let you know she was in that church, girl. Her spirit ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere and tell your story that you plotted on your baby daddy and this kidnapping that y'all dad gonna framing these people for. Y'all going all the way to the top with it. But as long as my name is Carly Yvette, Jacob Austin, Preston, April Thomas, we gonna let the world know you had all parts in this. Because you said you took her back in the house, girl. You had her, and you let her back out there to get kidnapped, girl. Ain't nobody trying to hear you. Ain't nobody trying to hear you. And you bought it out, because I've been trying to keep quiet on your ass. But you bought it out on me today. And I take a lot of tests on anything that ever came from Birmingham. They said, y'all is a part of this shit, and I believe it. And I believe the spirit, and the spirits that's still walking, they gonna tell what y'all done down there.
But Big Ma, she's acting like you are talking bad about the child.
Right. She want us to forget this baby. She want us to forget that they plotted a kidnapping, bruh.
No.
No, we can't forget that.
No.
And then y'all try to get rich off the song. If you listen to the lyrics is telling that they already had plotted on the dad. That's how they made the song so fast.
Wow.
That's how I was able to make the song so fast and put it out there. Because they had already had it plotted for Dominic McKinney to take the fall for this shit. I ain't shutting up. No, ma'am. It's a spirit they need to cross over. And April Thomas, I ain't got no understanding. Any mother that lose a kid, bruh. I'm a loving mother, baby. I don't want to leave my baby in no cold ass graveyard. Oh no, man. If you cremated your baby and you ain't bring her home, oh yeah, something really wrong with that, boo.
Oh yes.
Something really wrong with that. You cremated and dad gonna have a funeral for her. Boy, bye. And then you and your cousin say, how she know that? On one of my posts. Yeah.
Know that?
Yeah, they was like, how she know that? Oh, baby, y'all surprised about how much I know.
You see?
Because there had to be a lot of money that dad gonna cremate and dad gonna bury. And you ain't had no money, honey bunny. Then all the little GoFundMe's was going up. Oh, y'all was trying to go up top with this little kidnapping, wasn't y'all? Y'all had it all plotted because, see, where you fucked up is when y'all brought them girls in and them girls was still daggone plotting on the dad, see? Saying that the dad was dropping his baby. He called the police, see? That's what got him free off of this stuff. Because y'all had already had it plotted. Then y'all made things with him and the other baby mama that she was supposed to be going down with him and all this stuff. See, y'all had it all planned, April Thomas. That's why everybody on your side of the story was saying everything. And I don't care. The world needs to know that you plotted on your baby daddy, a daggone kidnapping, and you daggone did this kidnapping. Y'all did this. And you need to go down. In my city, anybody that conspires with someone and do this type of stuff on a baby, y'all all need to get the same damn charges. And if you daggone told Quintessa to get this baby and y'all changed the kidnapping in on these people, y'all need to daggone go down for this. Because Quintessa knew you, sweet pea. You better hope that girl don't get on the stand and say she know you. Because this gonna tell the tale, because see, Patrick don't know what's going on. Oh, but Quintessa got to. She got this baby from you. This why they don't know nothing about no kidnapping. Y'all plotted on them people that dad gonna hold on to this baby. And somebody went over there and got her. See, y'all little thing flipped over on you. That's why you was able to speak and say, you said we didn't expect it to go this far. Who is we? And what go that far? The crime that y'all did, that y'all thought wasn't gonna go all over the world, the crime that y'all did, that y'all didn't call 3 hours to let the police know anything about, because y'all was conspiring. Oh yeah, share this live, all over your groups, everything, because I don't give a dang on. April Thomas, you need to be exposed for how you and Vito tried to daggone take the baby daddy down. You a bitter baby mama, and you plotted a kidnapping, and you thought y'all was gonna get rich off that song, and y'all got the daggone be exposed for what y'all done. That's why your story don't sound right. And y'all think that the system can help y'all to hide this, but there's no hiding it, because we still know that you're a part of what happened to your child. Because if you hadn't let her go back outside, talking about a split second she was gone. No, you called them people. Them people was lurking in the back. Why would Quintessa and Patrick have to even be waiting if the baby done crawled off in their car? Nobody even kidnapped her. The baby crawled over in whoever car she got into. You see what I'm saying? She didn't daggone, nobody carried her away. Nobody daggone ran away with her. The little boy told the story. See, that little girl and that little boy is the daggone key to the whole story. Ain't the police is a part of the daggone whole dang on crime. And why she lying? And y'all, somebody called me and like I said, I'll take a lie detector test on everything that has been told to me. They said there's a crooked detective in that daggone police force, and he daggone, let me tell y'all this, and I'll take a lie detector test. The detective was called by the police. I mean, by the daggone, the police and the daggone detectives was called by the landfill to get there because they had found something. That detective is crooked, and that detective told a lie and said that girl led them to that baby's body. I'll take a lot of time to test on everything that's been told for me because they scared down there in Birmingham because they said the killer is still walking around, y'all. And I'll take a lie detector test, y'all. I swear I will. They said there's a crooked detective in there. The police have daggone walked off of the force. The daggone chief of police stepped down a long time ago. Y'all, America needs to know this. April Thomas needs to go down. And she always, it's a gag order, it's a gag order. No, the world needs to know April Thomas plotted a daggone kidnapping. And Vito, Two Guns Vito, daggone made a song. They was plotting to get rich. Y'all, they was trying to get money from Dominic. Dominic even told the world, if y'all go to daggone YouTube, I can't say this on here, but y'all, if y'all want to follow Big Mama, go in and inbox or whatever. My page is Carla Preston on Facebook. So y'all can get all the information and all of the stuff that we done daggone been following this case since it started, y'all. Patrick Stallworth was in jail while these girls had came out and said that this baby was being dropped. Now this baby, when they found her, y'all, that this baby had marks and stuff all over her. The detectives didn't even daggone the coroners. It was said to me that the coroners daggone moved the baby. I mean, not the coroners, the daggone detectives put her in a bag and moved her from the daggone landfill. Then this detective done got, I guess because they had messed up. So they got to find somebody to say did this crime. They already had 3 people in custody. The right 2 people they had was the ones that did it. Y'all, I got paperwork and all this stuff. Well, not paperwork, but on this thing where they've been saying Two Guns Vito is the one that daggone murdered the baby. So they've been threatening my life and all of this. They've been trying to put voodoo on me. They said they put voodoo on Planet of the Fake. That's why Planet ain't here and everything, because they did something to Planet, because Planet was going down. Planet was on their side, but I knew it was something sinister about April Thomas. So April Thomas had to went all out to New Orleans, and daggone supposed to put root on me and Planet. But I'm covered by God, so I don't daggone worry about that. God's sun shines inside of me, honey, so I don't worry about none of that. And that's what happened, I believe, to Planet. April Thomas daggone went out here and put a root on to Planet, and root in voodoo is a crime, April Thomas. So let's not daggone forget that. If there's any news people in here or anything like that, April Thomas might be a part of that man Planet of the Fake's death, because he was on to him too, y'all. I wonder. Yes, number 1 suspect, honey bunny. Yes, ma'am. That's number 1 suspect. So she helped these dudes that she was in love with to plot on her baby daddy. And it's a crime that went wrong, and they wrong about it, and the world need to know. That's just how it went down. And they were supposed to get rich off of this song about this baby. April Thomas was even offered by the state to daggone put a, or the city to daggone put a street sign up to remember her baby, and she didn't want to honor her own child. So how sway is that? How sway is that? Because anything that got to do with my baby, I want her name up there. Yes, ma'am. But it seems that April Thomas wants everyone to forget about what she did. Period, point blank, and out there. I told her, I said, sue me. Sue me. Because this is the stuff that's coming from your city. Them folk down there scared of y'all. I ain't scared of you. I work for God. And I've been told you that, April Thomas. Your baby in the spirit, and when she came down and gave you the balloon and let you know she was in that church, you daggone ain't been dark back in that church ever since. And the pastor told you you need to daggone come to grips with what you done with yourself and what you done. The city know you daggone plotted on your own baby. And y'all sitting here trying to frame Patrick Starworth and them. You number one suspect in your baby's daggone demise. Because if you was there, then you would have heard this baby crying. You would have heard these people daggone taking your baby. Because the damn projects ain't that damn small like that. I'ma hear my baby, and I'm in there. It's daggone doors open and stuff. Y'all supposed to have been sitting in there. That's what she said. They was sitting in there. But it's mighty funny that y'all looking for a baby in the daytime, but Patrick and them supposed to took the boys that's on the camera. That's dark, girl. Y'all gotta make this crime make sense.
Oh, I'm going to YouTube.
Y'all gotta make this crime make sense. Because the baby is taken in the daytime. It's daytime and 7 something. See, it was daytime, savings time. It was still daytime. But it's nighttime. When y'all trying to say that all of this went down, hold on, man. I'll homeskill it. Something ain't right about y'all story, and you can't fix it. You can't fix the story, guys. You just can't fix this story, April Thomas, no matter how you look at this story. And there's some dumb people out here, but there's some smart folks that have put this stuff together. Wait a minute. These two people had to be set up by April Thomas and that boy, because the song explains that they was trying to daggone set him up. The song. Y'all got to go back to the song. So if you dare gonna go back to the song, then you listen to it. They're gonna set up right there. How he know all this? How can he spit all this out? Who told him? You know what I'm saying? Did the mom tell him that somebody owed the plug? Because she the only one that had the baby. The baby in your care. Daddy just gave you back her last night. And she come up missing the next day, girl. It don't say, and it don't say daddy. It say mommy. And you deserve to go to jail for plotting on your child. That's end of story, bro. You deserve to go to jail. That baby should be still here. And you know, there is video of you, how irritated you was with her. I think you made the video, then you go look over in the video and gonna try to give folks clues that something was gonna happen to your child when you made the video of her on the bicycle. That was strange to me because I read into things. And I read that somebody is daggone letting us know something is about to happen. Why don't you daggone, you know, another thing, if you really cared about this baby, I mean, a mother that cared about her baby ain't got time to be on Facebook, ain't got time to be on what you, because you ain't even daggone got justice for your baby yet. You ain't even got justice for your baby. And you out here looking for men. You got time for men. You got time for me to be, you know what I'm saying? Because I want the real justice. That, you know what I'm saying? We can't forget about the kidnapping that y'all daggone put together. All of this coincides in why your child isn't here, April Thomas. It's you. You left her unattended because you claim that you took her in the house. Now this is what you're saying, that you was there. So we all looking at it like if you're there, Then you heard the daggone people coming to get her because she was screaming and hollering. The kids should have told you, Mommy, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got, you know what I'm saying, cupcake. They should have been telling you. So no, I'm not going to shut up. You and your cousins and them is not going to daggone scare me. And if anything happens to me, it's because of me telling this story of the truth that needs to come out. Because two innocent people, if they looking for death, and God's people don't look for death, no ma'am, y'all demons. Y'all demons. And if they gonna do any goddamn gonna death, it might not dare gonna be who you want it to be, April Thomas. Because see, you should have had your eyes on the prize. So you left her back outside for these people to get her. That's what the story is that y'all done made up now. Because it's two different time zones. It's two different stories. Y'all saying Patrick daggone had $20 worth of candy, right? And if Patrick Starworth had $20 worth of candy, why would he have to tell that little girl that he gonna take her to the store to get her some candy? Can somebody answer that, please? Because he got enough candy. He don't need to take no little girl to the store. And from my understanding, y'all had coached all of these little kids to daggone put this shit on Patrick. That's what it sound like. Now, like I said, I'll take a lot of type of test on everything that came from Birmingham to me. Somebody want this story out here. And they say, Big Mama, keep going. Because April Thomas needs to be exposed. April Thomas said she was there. That little girl said that the man said he ain't want her. So he specifically already said he was ordered to get that baby. He didn't want none of the kids out there. And Patrick is supposed to be such a pedophile, y'all. Why would he daggone just take one kid? He got two little girls right here. Two little girls. Why are you gonna take only one? Why he gonna take only one? Cause see, I heard that the detectives is the ones that planted the daggone child porn in Patrick's phone, and that wasn't what they could hold Patrick for. They couldn't hold him for none. See, this detective, they daggone also, girl, I heard it now, y'all. I take a lie detector test on this. I ain't gonna lie about nothing. I heard that the daggone dirty detective that they got working in the daggone police station had the police the daggone block off Patrick's daggone apartments. And they was in there because they didn't have no DNA. They didn't have nothing. When they let Patrick out, they had to find some type of something to pin all of this on Patrick. You hear me? They was planting DNA because they moved the baby themselves. This is why the baby got scrapes and stuff all over. She was supposed to just been daggone. Listen now. From the beginning of the story, she just got suffocated, y'all. Okay? This baby ain't supposed to have nothing but decomposition and daggone suffocation. She just supposed to be in sleep. Like, why this baby got holes all in the side of her head, the right side of her face? They daggone burnt this baby up because there was evidence on that baby to show if they had a daggone exhumed this baby that this was a daggone setup. I'm trying to tell you. The baby got suffocated, y'all. Okay? This is the story that they told. So this mean that baby just went to sleep. Stop breathing. There should not be no marks on this baby, y'all. Okay? Now, where does this big hole come from? The girl seen something. Hold on now. Because they can't daggone deny this. This is where the daggone girl said they was dropping her and they was fumbling with her and all of this stuff. Come on now. Let me put the story together for you now. The girls is fumbling and dropping this baby. That's why she got a mark on her head. Remember the girl said she ain't gonna be no daggone cupcake no more. She gonna be a pound cake. Ask him about the little girl that was in the car. Ask him about her. She's dead now, y'all. That one that was in the car with the daggone girls. Yeah, they blew her off. Yeah, she knew too much. She knew too much. You better get your story straight, Birmingham, Alabama. Cause see, I ain't scared of you. And I ain't worried about where I'm going when I ain't never been scared of death. Because I know the devil don't want me and God wasn't ready for me because he was going to use me to tell this little baby story because I done been in the spirit, baby. You hear me, Birmingham, Alabama? Why you worried about why this woman in y'all's business, the spirit wanted me to be in her business? Because y'all lying. And April Thomas, you a liar. You know you plotted a daggone kidnapping that went wrong and y'all finished off the job. That's why you was able to say you didn't expect it to go this far. And you even spoke and said, April Thomas, that you feel like if she wasn't out there, it still was going to happen. How can a mother say that? How can you say that, April Thomas? Was it going to happen somewhere else? Because it just was meant to be that y'all was just going to do this kidnapping anyway, around and go, because y'all needed some money. I'm willing for take a lie detector test. I'm willing to take on the stand, Judge, Your Honor. I'm willing to take the stand, Your Honor. Because April Thomas is a liar. And if April Thomas was anywhere around when her baby was missing and she sat on that stand and told that lie on Patrick's daggone, whatchamacallit, that she was in that house, April Thomas would have been able to hear her child screaming and hollering outside that day when she claimed she was there. And another thing, April Thomas, how sway is it that you brought your baby in, you got her dressed, this means she had her shoes on, Sweet Pea. Because you got her dressed, I'm not sure. I'm sure you didn't daggone let her go back outside. You know what I'm saying? Without her shoes on. So she had her shoes off the whole time that you changed her or whatever you said you did. Because her shoes happen to be mysteriously sitting up against the house instead of walked out of like a kid would walk out their shoes. Because she's only 3. She's not going to daggone sit her shoes up against the house. No, ma'am. So y'all got some explaining to do about that too. Y'all got some explaining to do about y'all over there searching in Woodside where they found this baby. Y'all was screaming and hollering, we out here in Woodside with gloves on. Y'all told the whole world that. And I got daggone mysteriously daggone, what the hell? What they got gloves on for? So I went to a big old YouTuber and I asked her why they got gloves on looking for a kidnapped baby. That was weird. And they said, when I challenge the daggone, she gonna try to challenge me and say the police daggone told them to do. Wait a minute, hold on. The police could have never told y'all that because y'all didn't call the police for 3 hours. Hello. So this is how come I challenged the fact that the girls was still hollering Dominic was daggone doing something to his child. And he called the police on them girls, y'all. So all these marks and everything, what the detectives probably got some kind of blood or something and try to put that little mark on a mattress of Patrick Starworth and Derek Brown. They already, y'all, sleep on their mattress, y'all. Whatever DNA is on their mattress is theirs. But somebody mysteriously, they supposed to have this baby in their apartment all day long, y'all. Listen. Why if they dad go in there and scour, they ain't got nothing on there in that house. The baby's supposed to have been bathed in their house. It should have been some hair in the crib. They should have had the DNA from under her nails. They don't have anything to pin nothing like this on Patrick Starworth. And they trying to daggone make Derek Brown say that he did something to this baby. She about to stand on the stand lie. Somebody need to help these people. Because they've been bamboozled by the head detective of the daggone police force in Birmingham, Alabama. It's just that. It's just that. And April Thomas know it. And I don't know why they trying to daggone save this girl. She got to go down. She plotted a kidnapping on her baby daddy that went wrong. And the time that they trying to give Patrick Starworth and Derek talking about capital murder on them two for what? What reason and what motive do they have to do this to Patrick Starworth and April Thomas? They don't know her supposedly, right? They know nothing about April Thomas. Now listen to this. How come April Thomas couldn't have daggone plotted with this boy over here to try to get some money from baby daddy because they daggone said he owed the plug? That all came from their side. The boy side, April side, the girl side. Oh, they was trying to plot on the daddy. Y'all see what I'm saying? This a kidnapping that she plotted on her baby. She plotted this on Dominic to try to get some money because he said she tried to sell her baby back to. Ooh, girl. April Thomas, you definitely suspecting your baby's murder. And you going down, girl. You can think that Patrick Starworth and them is going down for this crime, girl. But the world gonna see that you definitely let that baby go back outside for whoever to take that baby. And they keep on, everybody knows the killer's still out here. And y'all worried and y'all scared, and that's why y'all making threats up here all the way to Columbus, Ohio. But baby, I am covered by God, and God got me doing this story, and I'm gonna daggone keep on doing it until the world know somebody gonna put this thing together, and they gonna say Big Mama been telling this all along that she daggone plotted on her own daggone baby daddy because she was bitter. The song tell that y'all was plotting on him. Nobody can't daggone put no lyrics together and have a song written like that in the next day. That mean y'all plotted that daggone. Y'all made the song, then y'all plotted the daggone kidnapping. That's why you cried on the 11th all night, because you was daggone really about to go through with this stuff that y'all had plotted. That's why. And poor little Quintessa, she gonna either know you or she gonna know somebody. This shit great, turn around. You know what I'm saying? There is no way. And if it do that these people is being convicted, somebody is going to turn it around. Because somebody going to be like, you know what? Them is innocent people that got caught up in these people's bullshit. And this kidnapping that the mother planned on her child. Because she already done bought her in the house. Why would you let her back out? These dudes that was in the back there, they was lurking. They was lurking. Them was dudes. 2 dudes. And in our technology, we would have been done blew that picture up and stopped that video at an angle where you could see that there is 2 dudes walking there. A skinny dude and a big thick dude. And the big dude is the one that took the baby off. The big dude is the one that took the baby off. That's why they trying to say that that's Derek. Because she kind of size, she would be the size of Vito. You feel me? No, get the fuck out of here. That's Vito on that live. And if they gonna blow that live up, they gonna see 2 dudes took that baby. So they need to get out of here. They need to first and foremost go get him. They talking about, oh, she's going through enough. How dare y'all say she's going through enough? That baby went through something. It was too late for them kids to be out in the dark with all the badness in the world. That part. And at that time of night, everybody else is in. You know what I'm saying? The party had done daggone. Everybody done packed up and stuff. These babies was way away from the daggone party period. Since she said she was there, your baby done walked clear across from somewhere, and wait a minute, she couldn't have just daggone went outside. She couldn't have just went out there. And then you say, what, huh? Nah, man. And why would you send him to go get your baby? She's supposed to be in the house with you. You changing her. So that's why I'm saying April Thomas, she could sit back and act like she ain't did this. She want everybody for this would make me strange to April Thomas. Why you keep wanting everybody to hush? I'm daggone bringing light to what daggone happened to this baby. And your tail, you already done gave me a couple of red flags that you ain't care about her, because I'm a mother, and I ain't never about to leave my little child at no graveyard after they done cremated her. No, she coming home with me. But you on some weird stuff. You went through a funeral and all of that. And you had no emotions, April. You was sitting there and you had no emotions. You had no emotions like a mother that has lost a child, bro. Women be at the casket or wherever and we fall out. We crying. We boo-hooing. We snotting. Because we just can't believe that somebody could do this to our child. And you living your life knowing that your baby was brutally done in by somebody. Not just suffocated, April Thomas. She was brutally done in. That boy said somebody got scared and went, pow. So what you do? You hit her in the head with something? Then y'all wind up daggone, cause see, if this had the got out with Big Mama saying, y'all could have exhumed the body and seen the contusions and things, and still the coroner can daggone put that out there that those were contusions or something where she daggone, not nothing fell on her or nothing, cause that could have been from what you can try to say from the landfill. This is stuff that happened to this baby before she got to the landfill, boo boo. And I don't understand why that detective would lie on Quintessa and say she led them to that body. They're lying. Quintessa knows nothing about this, and Patrick didn't know nothing about this, and that daggone head detective made them people tell lies on each other. And this is why this thing is all wrapped around and going all haywire. Because they know what they done. April Thomas, you know what you done. You didn't even cry when your baby was girl, there is no way that you're gonna sit there and daggone spell your name knowing your child is missing. I would have been cussing out the news people and daggone crying all at the same time. But not you. You had time to spell your name and then you gon' girl, bye. Did not now tears fall out your eyes. Girl, you should have been crying way before all of that even happened. You should have been crying while the news people was in your face. You should have been crying because you didn't daggone, but you didn't have now tear one now tear. Girl, your face was dry as the daggone desert storm. Your tears was dry as the daggone desert. And ain't nothing around but cactuses. But you a mourning mother. I don't give a dang going about anybody saying what they say. Oh, poor her, poor this, no, poor the baby that she helped plot on. Y'all know I don't give no dang-ons. April Thomas plotted on her baby, and that is the reason why they was running around here talking about the dad owed the plug and all of this stuff. And when everybody else get on the bandwagon to realize that y'all was plotting on the dad, they gonna talk about you, April Thomas. You remember how Carrie, mama told her when she was going to the dance ball? She said, they're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. April Thomas, your story don't add up, baby. Your story don't add up no kind of way. Because y'all was daggone trying to daggone plot on the dad. You, your cousin, and Vito. Y'all had it all in the bag that he had to daggone kidnap his baby. And why would he kidnap her? He don't got no reason to. He just gave her back to you. The motive was you and Vito. Y'all had the motive. Y'all wanted money. That's why Vito said he robbed the Brinks truck. He must have owed Vito. Because you the only one that was able to tell the story about the dad owing the plug. So you got together with the mom because the mom had her own child. The dad didn't have her in his custody. No, ma'am. You had her. This happened on your watch with your little friends that you claim y'all didn't expect it to go this far, but then Vito gonna get on national live and say him and April Thomas gonna make a lifetime story out of this, and only the killer could speak something like that, because y'all wouldn't know how the dad gonna put the story together. The mom, why would the mom want a story about this about her kid? Watch out now. Then you went out there to New Orleans and tried to put a hex on everybody. And mysteriously, Planet of the Fake, he was doing the story too. Mysteriously, he just come up daggone dead. The girl in the car with LaBrittany and them just come up dead. Shot in the face. And they don't even put that on the news. No. They sure didn't. The news need to know this. All of NBC, ABC, CNN, all of that, y'all tag them in this. I'm ready to take the stand on what I know about April Thomas. So call me to the stand. Call Big Mama to the stand. I'm willing to take a lie detector test on what I know. Now I'm challenging April Thomas to that. April Thomas, I'm challenging you to put me on the stand about what you done. Your little kidnapping. I'm ready to take the stand, Your Honor, in behalf of Cupcake McKinney. Camille Cupcake McKinney. I am. So you can call me to the stand, and I'm willing to take a lie detector test, Your Honor, about what April Thomas had planned on Dominic McKinney. Because there is innocent people involved in this. And April Thomas knew Quintessa Brown. She did. Quintessa Brown asked April Thomas did she want her to come and get her baby. Because April Thomas told the world on her post that she needed a break from the baby. And everybody knows that. And that is the conclusion of April wanted my attention. And I'm giving April my attention today. April Thomas, you need to be arrested for your part in your baby's kidnapping. Period. The detectives, it's people that lost their lives. Ain't y'all tired of this game that you playing? People that lost their lives. The girl got her face shot off at the light. And I just want you to know, obviously you wanted my attention, so I gave it to you. Today, April Thomas, on November the 5th, 2022. That you knew Quintessa. So Quintessa's going get up here and lie that Patrick raped your child. And your child was never daggone raped, April. And you had her cremated and daggone buried. And that was strange. Now, if that's a lie, then you tell me that I'm lying, that your baby has not been cremated and buried. Because if she was in a piece, just being daggone a peaceful baby, that daggone got suffocated, April Thomas, you wouldn't have had to do that to her. She would have had to been laying in her casket, sleeping. But you burnt up the evidence of something else happening to your child. Allegedly. And like I said, I take a lie detector test and I take on her stand that I am for the right justice. And y'all playing the kidnapping that went wrong and your baby lost her life to it, April Thomas. We can't forget that you, your cousin, Vito, and them girls was hollering Dominic was a part of this stuff. That was a part of y'all's plot. And then when he said you tried to sell your baby back to him, that let us know right then and there he was talking about you, girl. So don't let us not get twisted. You wanted my attention today. You making fun of my weight and all of this stuff, girl. That don't bother me. I'm 52 years old, child. I look better than you do. You got out here, got these daggone eyelashes on, looking like a bug's life, a bug about to take flight. The eyelashes don't match. You're building on your hair because you're not happy with what you look like. You're stalking my page because we know that you daggone plotted a kidnapping on your baby daddy girl. And this is what happens when you plot to get money on your own child. You are evil. And evil is going to be exposed in these last days. And the whole world needs to share this daggone video. Because April Thomas, you need to be exposed. You and Vito for y'all's part in the daggone kidnapping that you tried to plot on Dominic that had your baby to lose her life. The paper trail is all over YouTube, baby. It's all over YouTube. Y'all have a very blessed day, because April Thomas wanted this today and I gave it to her. April Thomas, you wanted it, so Big Mama gave it to you, girl. Y'all have a blessed day. And don't let nobody steal your joy, because these demons is real out here in the land. Especially daggone plotting on their babies for money.